Hello ladies and gentlemen, it's Gibbs GP here and welcome to another episode of Multiplayer Madness. Yes, we're back on Forza 6 for what promises to be another exciting race, this time around one of my favourite circuits on this game, Lime Rock in Lakeville USA. It's the West Chicane version as well, which to be fair I think is probably the best layout of the lot. And as we've got 3, 2, 1 and we're away now in the BAC Mono, my favourite car in A class. As you probably know from watching the first video we did, it's got fantastic acceleration, as you can see by a superb start from us there. We're into P11 already, trying to go around the outside at turn 1. Several people have come to grief there, trying to go a bit too far around the outside. Bit of contact there with a couple of cars in the apex, trying to avoid that, get a little bit of a wheel on the grass, but all in all it's been a very solid start. We're up into P8, so chasing down P7 now. We actually need to get on the brakes there because he got a poor run through that corner. We've got a better run out of there, better traction than he has as well, but a little bit of an oversteer moment that we had to correct on the way through there. Now I absolutely love this corner. It's just a little lift on the way in, bit of oversteer as you come over the crest as well that you always have to correct, and we actually made it up to P7 through there as well, as the guy ahead got it a little bit wrong. So as we head through the chicane now, a couple of cars off there, tyres everywhere. Fortunately that car ghosted. We got a perfect pass there, which I thought was maybe a little bit generous from the game, given we went straight through him. But as it stands, we're up into P5 now, so we've gone from 13th on the grid all the way up to P5 on that one. So as we head into the braking zone now at turn 1, this car is beautifully planted when it's on the brakes, and as we hit the apex nicely there, get a little bit of nick of grass as well as we run out of curve, as we now follow the Irishman ahead. He's gone a little bit wide, so we're around the outside of him now in turn 2. Lovely job. So that's now P4 as we hunt down a couple of cars battling over second and third up ahead. Head through turn 3 and on the run now up to the full commitment at turn 5. So it's on the brake, slight downshift to 5th, then we throw it into the corner, go a little bit wide. There's that snap of oversteer I mentioned on the exit. We hold on to it this time. This car is beautifully well balanced. I'm a big fan of the BAC Mono, just because of how well balanced it is, and it's just effortless in the way you drive it. Just really does respond very well on turning, and then on the exit it's all good as well. As the bit of contact up ahead between second and third, we're going to cruise now into P3 and onto the final step of the podium. So we're making fantastic progress, and looking at the map now we can see that P1 is only just ahead. In fact, we don't even need to look at the map, we can actually see him on the road just ahead. So first place is definitely possible at this point, as our pacing is very good. We are behind a gentleman by the name of Pat the Mango, and he's gone a little bit wide there, so we've got a good run on him now as we head up into turn 5. Going to be difficult to make a move through there. He's quite early on the brakes, so we can get a better run, better trajectory through the corner. We've got a good exit there, a little bit of oversteer once again, but we're up the inside now as we head into the West Chicane, and we've got to make the move stick. We've got it done, and so that is now P2 for us, as we've got a bit of a lag spike here, which is not where we wanted it. We hang on to P2 though, fortunately, so we don't actually lose a position there, but heart and mouth time at that point, thought I was going to disconnect, which wouldn't be too rare for me, to be honest, living in the back and beyond. As we get on the grass a little bit as well down the straight, not great going into the braking zone, but fortunately the balance wasn't affected too much by that on the brakes. So a couple of attempts off on that particular lap, and we've got about 4 seconds to make up to the leader up ahead, so quite a bit of work to do. We're on lap 4 of 6 now as well. So while we've got a bit of a quiet period, I mean, this track, like I said, it's one of my personal favourites, just because you can really commit to the corners, you can really throw a car around here, and ultimately the middle sector of the lap, as you can see here, turn 5, and then through the West Chicane, nice fast flowing corners, and then you get into the technical section as well. So it really does demand a really high skill set, and also tests out your car to fully as well. Last corner here as well is full commitment, maximum attack, one downshift on the way in, and then just beat it through the corner. We got a good turn on that occasion, so that went quite well, and as you can see we've built quite the gap as well to P3. So it's all now about trying to close down the leader. 58.3 that time round, our fastest lap of the race so far. So we're again making very good progress under the minute mark. Ultimately, now that we're in clean air, we can really stretch our legs, and as you can see, the gentleman ahead getting a little bit crossed up there as he gets a little bit wide as well on the exit there. Tyres everywhere, someone's had a bit of an issue, a bit of a drama. on the way out of turn 3. But we just navigate that successfully this time as we commit once again to turn 5. Again, that little bit of oversteer on the exit as we get the power on, but we're closing him down, hand over fist, down now below 200 feet ahead. He goes a little bit, takes a little bit of grass through there, a little bit of grass on the exit as well, cutting the corner like that at the chicane. Really annoying for me, because I want to be able to close this guy down as we head now into what is going to be the final lap of the race. Are we going to manage to catch him in this closing lap? You don't often get wins on multiplayer because the actual carnage that you see usually ensue. He's got a little bit wide there. He's got a bit of oversteer on the grass again. That's going to induce another oversteer moment for him. Plenty of tyre smoke up in our faces there as we try and close him down, but it has meant that we are right on the back, and we can see now that it is a Ferrari he is driving, and he's got a poor trajectory through turn 3. We had to get on the brakes there, so we're going to go straight into the side of him. But that's given us a great run now as we head through turn 4 and into turn 5. Can we make the move stick? This is for the lead of the race on the final lap, and we have made it stick ahead of the 458 Speciale. So we're going to go defensive into the west chicane now. Going to try and block off any manoeuvres he tries to do down the inside, which we have done successfully. I fancy myself to get the drive out of the corner and get the drive I have. So I was saying it's rare to get a win online, but that is exactly what we're going to do today at Lime Rock. It's going to be a win for us in A class in the BAC mono after a fantastic race from 13th on the grid. I'm very, very happy with that, and ultimately another 59 flat to finish. So nice consistent pace from us there, often in the sub 1 minute mark, which is just what you want to see on the West Route Lime Rock circuit. So it's been a great race for us today. Level 25 affinity with BAC. It is my favourite car on the game, so no surprises there. Please leave your thoughts in the comment section below, what you thought of that race. And until next time, folks, I shall see you soon. Goodbye.